This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 Crew Cab Long Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. I'm sorry, two-wheel drive, and it's a King Ranch. This truck has 137,285 miles on it. It was a theft recovery. We purchased directly from an insurance company in New Orleans. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad. Tells you why. It's on a salvage title when it looks like this. You'll see the before pictures before it left New Orleans. It didn't have a bed. The car thief stole the bed. So we had an extra long bed, which is one of the reasons why I bought it, because we wouldn't have to buy one. We had an extra long bed, a white long bed. All we had to do was paint the bottom gold. So we basically had the whole bottom of the truck repainted gold so it would all match perfectly. And then put the bed on the truck. You'll see that. We also put a brand new set of tires on it. I'll talk about that later. But basically, this truck is on a salvage title because the lawyers for the insurance company don't want any more liability for the insurance company. And the way they do that is by giving it a salvage title. That way, when you buy it from me and you get killed in it, or you run it off a cliff or whatever, there's not going to be any liability to the insurance company. I think it was State Farm on this one. If they give it a clean title, then there might be some implication that, you know, they're responsible for your bad driving. And maybe a good lawyer can help you sue them for millions of dollars. So they give it a salvage title. Really nice truck. Like I said, we put brand new tires on it, put a used bed on it that we had, a white bed, and just painted the whole bottom of the truck the gold to match, so it would be the same line and the same look. Get him here, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. Let's see, my guys say nice truck. New tires, used bed, we had painted gold on bottom. Then we did all 4 shocks are new, air filters new, both side mirrors are new. Obviously they were broken for some reason. Driver door lock, cylinder, and ignition, obviously from being stolen. Got a new windshield, probably had a crack in it. Both batteries are new, okay? New tires. And I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you what's happening here. We'll take it on a drive. During this thing, I'll show you, there's a little ding right there. I'll show you the Carfax, I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book, I'll show you the title we got from State Farm, I'll show you the title we have now, okay? Everything that we know, you'll know. Please go through the pictures. If you want to see something, click on any of the pictures and drag that little magnifying glass over that spot on the truck that you want to see. Click on it and it'll zoom right in on it. There should be no mysteries cosmetically. And then I'm going to take you on a test drive in just a second, and you'll be able to see how it runs. Go through everything that's on the truck, all the options, and we will show you what works and what doesn't. And what I'm told, everything works, but I will prove that. All right, brand new tires. Like I said, usually the tape line here is black and gold, but our paint shop didn't just have the silver line. But anyway, they did it all the way, both under the doors and down the body line, so it would match. The tailgate has a little chingazo here in it, not perfect. Let's see where we had to do that to get the bed bolted down correctly, but it looks pretty good, I think. And for what we're selling it for, everyone's going to be very happy owning this truck. Instead of buying one for 50 or 60 grand, you can own this thing for a fraction, small fraction of that. All right, I'm going to fire this guy up. 137,327 miles. All right. Like I said, I'm going to show you the Kelley Blue Book. Long bed, 137,000 miles. Suggested retail price $17,024. That's on a 2-wheel drive King Ranch. All that stuff is in the booking. That'll be in the ad, so you don't need to stop it. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. Branded title due to theft. Carfax 1 owner, that's good. That's the date of the Carfax, which is today. Okay. Let's see. They don't give you the date it was stolen, but it was obviously was after this date, 10/15, because it was in service, and it was before that date. So somewhere between then and there, and it was recovered that day. Okay. Let's see. State Farm in Louisiana, right? And now it's an Arizona title, Wheel Kinetics, and there's that. All right. Let me open up the hood for you. I'm going to take the cap off. We're going to look for blow-by. I'm told there's none, which is pretty rare. I have to see that with my own eyes, which I will. That would be no blow-by. That's pretty good. There's a Ford stamp there. So this is the original fender right there. All right, so you got an original fender here. Ford stamp there, catalytic converter sticker, new battery here, new battery there, Ford stamp there, should be another Ford stamp right there. So all these parts of the front end are original, which would tell you that it wasn't wrecked. They're not original when they're not, when they wreck them, they don't put Ford parts back on because they're too expensive, so you won't see those Ford stamps there. All right. On and off and heat. Let's see, seat forward, back, up, down, tilt forward, tilt down, up. Okay, all the seat works fine. Pretty good condition for the seats for a King Ranch. There's a manual. Passenger rear window up and down. Alright, make sure there's no surprises there. I do know, my guys told me to remind me to look underneath the mat. There's a nice little stain right there under the mat. Just so you know. Like I said, we're not here to tell you it's the greatest truck in the world. We're here to make sure that the right person buys it and nobody's pissed. Okay? Couple little scuffs there, probably when they stole the bed they did that. I wouldn't do anything with this thing. I'd buy a thing of touch-up paint, do those nicks on the fenders and the tailgate, and call it a day. Alright, so all the windows work fine. The mirrors are brand new. Out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down, door locks, there you go, heated seat on and off, seat forward, back, up, down, tilt up and down, and rear tilt up and down. That works fine. This seat this is in great shape. This is almost in better shape than the passenger seat. Pretty good. All right, let's see. Oh, and the air's working fantastic. And it is freaking warm today. Ugh. It'll be 102 tomorrow. Might be our last day in the 90s. All right, let's see if the sliding rear window, that's pretty tired right there. That is a tired window. A little bit of that's the thickness of the tint, but those are notoriously unreliable. Those sliding rear windows get tired pretty quickly. That's the toe on and off, by the way, that I was doing. Just so you can see that on and off, right? Radio.
Have one keyword left.
Stereo controls.
See the weekend.
Steering. That's the steering wheel doing that. Alright, radio works fine. Here's the air. Temperature up, temperature down. Let's try the steering controls. Down, up, temperature up, temperature down. So that stuff there. Alright, let's see. Let's do a systems check. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, it's on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, you're welcome to do that. It's got a brand new set of tires and it runs great. But you can't get insurance and we can't issue you driveway plates on a salvage title. We have to get it inspected by the cops. We charge $200 to do that before you get here if you're going to drive it home. We take it and get what's called a level 3 inspection done. Once we have that level 3 inspection, we can take that inspection and the salvage title we currently have and get what's called a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates. Then you can call your insurance guy up and get insurance, okay? So obviously that's mandatory if you're gonna drive it home. If you're not gonna drive it home, if you're gonna pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price. If you wanna check the box for us to restore the title before it ships out, that'll add $200 to the price and we'll get it done before it ships out. If you're gonna pay by wire and ship, once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name and address, your company's name and address. We'll sign it off to you, notarize it, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it online immediately, and we'll mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in, okay? Let's see. And then obviously once you have it shipped to you, you already have the title in the mail, and you'll just go down to motor vehicles and get plates. Very simple. What else? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it's for sale. Once we get your $500 deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Okay? But don't delay on low mile King ranches like this that are pretty clean. They don't last very long, especially in the summer. People are going to start towing boats, and this is the type of thing they're looking for. All right? So make sure you get your deposit. Last part of the speech is the warranty speech. There's no warranty. It's a 137,000 mile, 12-year-old truck. They're starting to sell the 18s now. Okay? It's way out of warranty by Ford standards for a reason. They didn't know what would happen after X amount of miles or X amount of years, and they built it. They're out, we're out. Okay? You're saving a bunch of money because of the title and because we're brutally honest and we tell you what's going on. All right? Bottom line is, if you buy it and it breaks, whether it's the day you get it or 3 months later or 3 years from now, do not call us asking for a check because you're not getting one, okay? That's how we are able to sell these vehicles at this price, by not doing that type of stuff. We find the right buyers, people who realize, hey, it might break the day I get it. Now, we're on a drive right now, and I would get in this thing and drive it to Maine, but who knows? Maybe I wouldn't make it to the next light, okay? I'm not Nostradamus. We check these things out thoroughly, but we don't know when they're going to break, and everything breaks eventually. And if you're having a bad day, it could break the day you get it, okay? That being said, it's got a hell of a, for a one-ton, it feels like a car. I feel it's a really smooth ride, very straight, no vibrations, nothing going on, okay? We just want people to realize, you know, how we sell vehicles and what we do and what to expect. And if it doesn't work out for you, if you don't think that that's a good way to go, that's fine. There's thousands of people who see our vehicles a day, and they're fine with it, and that way you'll be happy. You go buy a vehicle with warranty and probably spend 50 or 60 grand on it, and we will find somebody who's the right buyer for our truck, and that way no one's angry, right? So please just you know, keep that in mind. This is not a brand new truck, and it's not getting warranted, and there's not checks coming when something breaks. That being said, I certainly wouldn't expect it to break. It's a pretty nice damn truck, right? Let's see. Please go through the video. In our ad, you'll see a little thing for bulletproofing. I don't believe this truck needs a bulletproofing. I think whoever owned it took pretty damn good care of it based on how it's driving. But you never know. Bulletproofing is a bulletproof EGR cooler, a Ford oil cooler, and new IPR, new oil and gaskets and coolant and everything, obviously. It's I think we have it in there for like $2,400 or $2,500, which is ridiculous. It was supposed to go to $2,900 on the first of the year, and we've been too lazy to change it. We don't make, I bet we make $100 after all the effort, and it's ridiculous, but it's there if you want it. I'd prefer you not get it. I don't think you need it on this truck, but it's there. It's in the middle of the ad. Let us know if you want it. You're going to have to pay for it before it leaves. Well, if it leaves the yard, like 10 feet off our yard, you turn around and say, I want it, we're charging $4 grand, okay? Because we really don't want to do this. But if you want it, it's there, okay? It's something to make our customers who worry about that feel a little bit better. Thank you. That's it. Bye.